Welcome to the spring edition of my front porch flowers. I'll give you a tour, let you see what's out, what things are looking like right now. And as the season progresses, I may need to switch out some things and I'll take you along for the ride. But for now, let's get it started. Welcome to This and That with Denise Jordan. I teach women how to make wise home health and beauty decisions so there's less chaos in their homes, they lead healthier lives, and they feel beautiful from the inside out. And today, I'm giving you a tour of my front porch flowers. Let's take a look. The first flowers you see as you walk up toward the porch are those two baskets of pansies. I just love how the bright yellow and the purple just pop. And pansies are such beautiful spring flowers. And this is the perfect time to put them out. They don't like the real hot weather, so I'll have to move them later. I'll have to find a place where they'll be a lot more happy. But right now, the weather is perfect for pansies. So I've got those two baskets of pansies right there. And then to the right of that first pansy, right behind this big stone, right here, I have some dianthus, and these are perennials. They come back every year, and they've gradually gotten a little larger. So I've got a dianthus here, and then some right here. And I just love this sweet pinky violet color. Over here are just some little violas, and they're just so pretty right here, just nice and dainty. And violas tend to like it somewhat cooler as well. So who knows what'll be here by the time summer really hits. And then this fountain grass, I've cut it back, but you can see where the greenery is starting to come in. So it's growing up already. Now what you see right here is just a little tub, an octagonal tub, and I've got some beautiful red patriotic geraniums in the front. And then over here, I have an African daisy that looks like a marguerite daisy. And then over here, I've got some osteosperma. Look at the little black eye the osteosperma have. And I just felt like these three looked really nice together, and they love the sun, so they'll just get really, really big and fill out this pot. And it provides a nice pot of color for this rockin' cardinal. You can see how the cardinal just kind of flaps and rocks gently in the breeze. And again, those red geraniums just kind of bring the eye down. So the cardinal brings the eye up, and the red geraniums bring the eye down. And as you get closer to the porch, you see this double potted container that I have here. And then to the left of it, you also see another little flower collection. One of the things that I like to do with my flowers is treat these areas as one. So whereas they won't be exactly alike, they will be similar. Both of the pots will have this Goldilocks Lysimachia. They both have a dark sweet potato vine, and then they both have some pinks and some oranges and some purple. One of the things that I always do is keep the stakes in the back of the planter so that if I need to tell someone what's in it, I can remember what they are. So as I said earlier, what we have here are the Goldilocks Lysimachia, Super Tunia Royal Velvet, the Blackie Sweet Potato Vine, the Silver Dust Dusty Miller, right here, where you can barely see it, but it will definitely grow out strong, is some Penistum Fireworks fountain grass, and it'll get quite tall. And this was my new thing to add to a pot this year. And then these pinks here are a Super Bells Cherry Blossom. So I'm really loving this combination of colors. Let me tuck the stakes back down inside. And right there on the ground, you see my sweet little welcome pair of lovebirds. And then in front of those, you have just a little pair of violas. Just something nice and dainty to just bring your eye down. and they're doing great right now for spring. We'll see how well they do as it warms up. Now I've got quite a collection over here, but this pot I'm just really loving. Again, you see the Blackie sweet potato vine that I had over there. Here's another Goldilocks Lysimachia. And then right here, we've got some pentas, and I just love pentas. These are the butterfly deep pentas. I'll let you see a better color that way. But the hummingbirds love them, so I always put some here. And then back here are kind of a deep pink African daisy. The color is the Trade Winds Terracotta African Daisy, so the bees and the butterflies will like those. And then here's another one of those Peniston fountain grasses, which will grow up nice and tall. And then look at this dreamsicle super bells, little calabrachia. So I'm really loving this pot. I wanted to bring out the oranges in this pot that you can find up here. It's just a little bit different. But again, it continues the color scheme. And of course, my neighbor decides to cut the grass while I'm out trying to do video. We'll just have to work with it. And in this one, I've got the most gorgeous lavender plant. And I just love the way it feels. I could just pet it all day. It is the Purple Sequence Lavish Lavender. And then this is another Super Petunia. I don't remember the color. I didn't keep the stake for that one. And then here's another viola. So I'm really liking this collection. And then, let me show you my little turtle that I've got down here. My husband got me this turtle for Mother's Day, and I just love the way that it complements this one and that one. So I've got my pair of turtles, and for those of you that follow my channel, you know that the turtle is the mascot for my sorority. So that's why I do turtles. And the turtle is our mascot because the turtle has to stick its neck out to make progress. So that's why the turtle is our mascot. So here's that. And this is just a hanging basket I picked up from the garden center. And I just loved it. It was one of the first things that I bought. And I love the oranges because it complements my house. And these oranges then I picked up to complement that. These flowers here are the Super Bells Great Moon Punch, or Blue Moon Punch. Super Bells Blue Moon Punch. And then these are, I think, Nemesia. I'm not sure what those are, but I think they're Nemesia. It's a nice planter for a sunny location. Here I've got a pot of Gerbera daisies, and aren't they beautiful? Look at that eye. I just love those. And then over here, I've got the regal geraniums, and just a little viola or pansy in there. And then there's a yellow pansy here. Here's a little purple pansy. And this is just a pot of oregano, and it just smells so good. I just thought it'd be nice to kind of bring it out and let it sit there. So those things are quite happy in that corner. Now this is one of those spring refill pots that you can buy at your garden center. And I purchased this one because I really like the different forms of coleus that they had in there, as well as this Lysimachia, which is more of a green than the golden kind that I have on the other side, but it will spill out of the pot just the same. But I added this little petunia over here because I just felt like the pink of the petunia worked very nicely with this collection, as well as bringing the eye over from the pinks that are in the pots out closer to the street. And then I'm really loving this pot. This is one of the most interesting pots that I have actually on the porch. And here I've got a large butterfly African daisy, and just look at those eyes on that one. And then next to that I've got an osteosperma that has a black eye, and so those two will get quite full towards the back here. And then I've got some snow-capped verbena, one on each side. And then here's I think it's fire. This is the flamethrower coleus. This is your snow-capped verbena. And I've got right here, I've got a Super Bells Great Punch Calabrachia. Then I tucked a few begonias in here just to bring that little pink over. And my neighbor's cutting his front lawn now, so Now this particular pot right here is part sun, part shade. So what I've got here in front are the Dreamsicle Super Bells, the Saratoga White Nicotia. Then I've got some purple fountain grass right in here that's going to be gorgeous, be a really nice accent there. The Super Tunia Royal Velvet, and aren't they pretty? I think the purple and the orange just really make a nice combination. And in the back, where you can't see, is a Fanny Moser Angel Wing Begonia. Angel Wing Begonia. And this is the last of the containers that I have on the porch. This one, this beautiful geranium I just love, and it is the Elegance Imperial Regal Geranium. When I first got it, I thought it was a Martha Washington geranium because that is the sign they had in front of it when I picked it up at Menards. But the stake in it said that it is the Elegance Imperial Regal Geranium, and the color is absolutely gorgeous. What I have right here is the Proven Winner Super Beania Royal Plum Wine, and I just like the way they complement those geraniums. And then in the back I have something you really can't see very well. Let me turn this around so you can see it. And it is right here. It is the Proven Winner Super Belle Blue Moon Punch. Aren't those absolutely adorable? And then I've got a few pansies that are in there. This is the yellow pansy, and I think there's a purple pansy somewhere else in there. But so this is a nice spring arrangement, and we'll see how it continues to grow. And I'll show you some updates as we move through the season. And then at the bottom, I just have some white begonias in a pot. I use that blue pot every year. It actually will hold 4 plants, but I usually just put in 3, but this time I actually do have in 4. You can't see the one in the back. This one's just a little petunia, and it's just hiding out there in the back. We'll just have to see how it does. If it doesn't do very well, it's okay because you can't see it anyway. But it can get some sun through the railing there, so we'll see how it does. And then right over here are just some dark begonias. They've got the pink flowers with the dark leaves. And I just like to have things in a row like that, and those begonias were small enough that I thought they would fit. And on this little bistro table, I just put in this little 9 bark. It's in a mason jar, and you can see the root system right there is doing quite well. But I dug it up, and I don't know where I want to put it. So right now it's in the jar while it's encouraging more root stimulation. And then when I figure out where it's going to go, I'll move it. But for right now, it's perfect right there. I hope you enjoyed the spring edition of my Front Porch Flowers Tour. I'll take you along as the season progresses so you can see how things grow and change. Now here's a question for you. Which part of this Front Porch Flowers Tour interested you the most? Which one of these little goodies would you like to have at your house? Tell me about it in the comment section below. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I've managed a home for more than 45 years, and I am a nurse by profession. So if you want to learn more about running a household, cooking, cleaning, laundry, planning, and health and beauty, subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I'll see you in the next video.